Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie Bree, and today I'm talking about what holidays do I celebrate. So I am a queer person, so there are some traditional holidays that I do not celebrate. And I am a pagan witch, so there are some religious holidays that you're used to, traditional religious holidays I do not celebrate. So I'm going to talk about the ones I do celebrate, and if I don't list it, I do not celebrate it. But I'm going to go ahead and point two out right off the bat. I do not celebrate Thanksgiving. There's a lot of reasons for that, but, as a trans person, I really don't have a lot to be thankful for. But also, there's other reasons to not like Thanksgiving. And number two, I do not celebrate Christmas. I do not celebrate it at all in the slightest, but we're going to talk about the ones I do celebrate instead. I just had a holiday last week. It was called Maybone. Maybone is one of my favorite holidays. Maybone is a pagan holiday. It comes on the fall equinox. I am not Wiccan, so I do not celebrate the Wheel of the Year, but I do celebrate some of the holidays that Wiccans celebrate. So Maybone is one of the holidays I do celebrate. So here's the thing about Maybone. 2 years ago, I did a ritual on Maybone, inviting spirits into my life, and the spirit that answered my call, two of them answered my call. One of them was a demon. I'm not going to say his name because I released it since then and is no longer welcome in my life. And the other one was Celtic goddess Bridget. Bridget has since become my primary deity, one of my primary deities. I talk to her. I try to talk to her every day. She knows I don't, but I do try to, and I try to, serve her as best as I can and honor her as best as I can. I have an altar set up specifically just for her, so I do make offerings to her. And I welcomed her into my heart on Maybone, and I did a ritual tying myself to Bridget. The next holiday I celebrate is Samhain. It's spelled Samhain, but it's pronounced Samhain or Samhain, depending on your dialect, I guess. This is the Day of the Dead for pagans. So what I do is I celebrate the Feast of the Dead. What that is I will cook a meal on Samhain, and I will share it with my ancestors, my dead ancestors. They're invited at the table. And it's just a celebration of death, but it's also a celebration of life in a way. Next up is Yuletide. Yuletide is the holiday that Christians stole and renamed Christmas. So I do celebrate Yuletide. So I have a lot of the same traditions that Christians have, but I don't attach the same meaning to these traditions that Christians do. So I have actually 12 days of Yuletide, which is where the song 12 Days of Christmas comes from. So I still do decorate the tree, light the Yule log, eggnog, wreath on the door, open presents on, throughout the holiday, gift exchange, all that stuff. So it looks like Christmas because we had it first. It was our holiday, and the Christians just took it and renamed it. And that's literally all they did. They just renamed it, and they invented Santa Claus to cover it up. Next up is Imbolc. Imbolc is actually Bridget's holiday. Bridget is my goddess that I talk to the most. I have 12 deities that I work with or worship in some varying capacity. And Bridget is my personal favorite, and she has her own holiday. It is February 1st and 2nd, so it is a really cool holiday. I don't do any of the traditional Imbolc festivals or rituals or anything like that. I celebrate it in my own way, but it's personal. It's between me and Bridget, so I'm not going to say what I do. I'm an American. I do celebrate Independence Day. A lot of queer people don't, but I do because I celebrate the rights that I do have and the fight for the freedoms that I don't have. Now, I've already talked about Samhain, but I still celebrate Halloween as well. So, costumes and scary movies and, not bobbing for apples, but candy apples, popcorn, that kind of, candy, that kind of stuff. I love Halloween. So I celebrate both days the same day. And then I celebrate St. Valentine's Day. The reason why I celebrate Valentine's Day is because I have a girlfriend and I love her and I like giving her gifts on Valentine's Day and doing romantic things with her. And I also celebrate St. Patrick's Day. This is partially because of my Irish heritage. This is also partially because I like to get drunk, and I'm an Irish pagan, so, I like to celebrate my culture and my heritage. And that's it. That's all the holidays I celebrate. That's it. If it's not on the list, I don't even touch it or acknowledge its existence.